name is Tarun. I come from Hyderabad. I came to the States when I was about 23 to do, I have an engineering degree in mechanical engineering. So I wanted to do more of that. So I came here for my master's degree. I went to the University of Miami, the U. When I first came to this country, I came because I wanted to pursue my research. I did some research in DRDL, Defense Research Laboratories back in India. And I wanted to continue some of that. And I was able to here. And then I was like, okay, I got to try out this corporate America, right? And that definitely gave me the chance to do that. I think an American dream is really having that opportunity to experiment. Pramod, even though he's not an immigration attorney, he seems to be abreast of those facts. And he kind of understands that he partners with our immigration attorneys and he can make good recommendations. Eventually the immigration attorneys are the ones who are doing the filing. However, he seems to have really good knowledge and grasp about how things are happening. That seems to be the case for almost anything with Pramod, but not just limited to immigration. So I've gone through a couple of renewals with Paramount, and I just got my green card. These are just a couple of examples of not just being a regular employee, but, says, here's an opportunity, just, if you'd like, it's yours to grab. That's more on the career opportunities and, just exposure to different things. But on the personal side of it, you guys probably are aware that we do a lot of philanthropic and social causes.
Yeah.
So Viba and Seva and all those things. So like we have a booth, we have a 5K booth or a 10K booth. I'm happy to show up. I can't win the race, but I'd support it for sure. My kids and my wife, they're very supportive. I think our relationship, my wife and I, when we were dating, we made sure that we remain true to what we are, right? And we got to love each other for what we are, including the things that we can barely tolerate about each other. So therefore, it was a very natural thing for us to support each other, and the kids see that and they're supportive as well. With the 2-year-old, there is not a whole lot we can do, but he's a bundle of joy. He keeps us on our toes, and with the 9-year-old, he loves soccer. I love soccer, so it just happens that I've been his coach or his team's coach ever since it started playing, maybe 3-4 years old. So that's a way for me to interact with him on a one-on-one basis, or in an area we both love. Otherwise, on weekends we play board games, watch movies, and talk. I've seen that with both my mom and my dad, that when you're working, you support each other, and it just means that people have long days at work, and you just have to understand that. And it shouldn't be a big deal that you're supporting your partner. It just has to be a natural thing, and that's kind of what I didn't have to go get trained for it. I was just born into it, I guess. So that really helped. So when my wife got an opportunity to take a leadership role in her team, that meant that she would have to travel to San Francisco. We live on the East Coast. She has to travel all the way to the West Coast once every couple of months for about a week or so. My son was about, I want to say 3 or 4. I said, yeah, that's fine. I grew up like that. So go do your thing. Paramount, we did a few video sessions with kids. There was some, I want to say some sort of a social event with kids, kids happy hour. That's right. Kids happy hour. We did that. It was fun. It was fun to see all the kids perform and, do a bunch of things. Yash, Pramod's son, he led a few events as well. That was fun and inspiring. Obviously, there's a lot to learn from him as well. Nick is my older son. Nick and Yash, they connected because they were talking about Minecraft. So, it's just so organic and symbiotic how the kids just interact with each other and they just connect. Promote both of them. They just come around. You feel like you have known them forever, and just the way they interact with the kids. And like I said, Yash and Nick, they interacted with Minecraft, and they wanted to play Beyblades and all of that. So Yash is a little older than Nick, but they're still two boys. They got off. If if I were to put if I were to pick one thing, I would value that more than anything else. I think a lot of the companies probably could do a lot of things that Paramount does, but the kind of mentorship, the kind of personal care that they show towards their employees, I haven't seen that. I've been in this industry for a long time. I haven't seen that. Um, and I made a decision right then. This was November 2014, and over 8 years now, I guess, or about 8 years now, and going strong.